Hello everyone and welcome to Hybrid Budgets. I hope you're all well. I just want to start the video and say thank you so much for all the lovely comments on the last video. Yeah, I did it when we had a bit of a lull in everything that was going on, and it was quite, you know, like things obviously are on the up and stuff. So, yeah, it was really good. Sorry, my washing machine is starting, you know, and it like takes all the water in, so sorry if you can hear some weird noises in the background. But yeah, no, everything is really good. He is now out of hospital. Everyone, I think, is doing fine. He's on the right correct medication and everything. So yeah, in terms of that stuff, we were all good. We were all out of the woods in regards to that. So, well, hopefully, you know, he's back home and he's recovering and everything. So yeah, we're all gonna keep on top of our diets and everything now, I think, with regards to that. But yeah, thank you so much for all the lovely comments. It really meant a lot. But as a result of that, and obviously everything that's going on, I've also completed my apprenticeship. I don't know what the score is yet, but I've done my final assessment on it. So yeah, it was just a busy couple of things. So I'm going to basically do a double stuff today. So yeah, let's crack into it. So we're doing week 2 and 3. And I always find week 2 fun because it's when some of the debt payments come out. So let's move this together. So week 2 we have, try and get it out. Week 2 we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 155, 160, 165 pound stuff. And then for week 3, I have 50, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 190, 200, 210, 215, 220 pound stuff. So yeah, I'm filming this on the 14th, so God knows when I'll get it out by, hopefully for this weekend or mid next week at some point. We are off for half term. I say we, my partner's off, so I've booked time off just so we can go and do some stuff, and I knew it would coincide with the me finishing my apprenticeship, so I thought, oh, you know what, I'll be really stressed out from it, not realising obviously I was going to be stressed out with every other thing as well. So yeah, it's come at a really nice time, which is really good. So yeah, I think we're not doing much particularly. I think we're gonna do a big wedding sort out. We're gonna sort out some bits and bobs we want to do with that. We're sorting out, I think, the attic hopefully and our spare room, because when we bought the new bed, the other bed just went into there. So yeah, I can't get in and I can't get to Vinted orders or anything to sell them, so, and just generally having a bit of a resort of that. I might try and get a new hanging rack because mine just keeps on breaking, and if you see the scar on the back of my hand, it's because it like gouged my hand. So yeah, I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with Vinted. I love that it earns me money, but I hate every time I see this bloody scar on my hand. So yeah, just a bit of a sorty one, I think, for February. It's really rubbish weather. Like, we were going to go to his mum's caravan in Wales, but we looked at the weather forecast and it was absolutely pants. So, and because we don't get great Wi-Fi down there anyway, it's not like we could have just, you know, done a nice little walk and then done a bit of wedding planning, and then, you know, like, we would have just end up being stuck inside and stuff. So we thought, you know what, we'll allow it. We'll get some jobs done around the house, just have a bit of a break and just get on top of things a little bit. So that's the plan. Anyway, let's get into cash stuffing. Oh, all my placeholders are falling out. So what am I doing? I'm going to keep on skipping this one because I'm still am I skipping this one? No, I'm keeping. Sorry, I'm lost my head. So this one I'm doing home this is home improvement. Sorry, so I do split, splat, splot with this one. So I budget £10 and roll the dice. If I push that back, can you see that? 6, which is splot £5 for this challenge only. Smiley face. this is Feb week 2. So we've got £35 plus the, so we've got £25 plus £5. Basically we've got £40. We'll work that out. So we have the £25 gift card, that's where I was getting confuzzled. £25 gift card, and then £5, £10, £15 to go on top of this as well. So ever so slightly building that one up. And then we've got the £5 left over. Home maintenance is going to get, well, it'll be 2 weeks worth, so it's going to get to £20. Two tens. So it'll be 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, £60 in home maintenance. So I need to scrub off 2 tens. Yeah, so this one, we need to get our gutters emptied out. I never do a weekly window cleaner. Is it weekly or monthly? I don't know. How often do people get their windows cleaned? I guess is the question I should be asking. Because it's just the PVC frames that look bad. Like, I never really worry about the windows too much, but the PVCs get really scrubby, like, and a bit rank. But then I'm sure when I spoke to him last year, when we got a guy in to do it, he said he usually just does it as a yearly maintenance thing. So you know, but he said when he does the window cleaning, he obviously gives them a bit of a wipe down. So I was like, well, you wouldn't then need the yearly one if you have like the monthly wipe down. So yeah, let me know what you guys do with yours. Holiday is going to get, what were we working on? February. So Holiday is going to get £25 this week. Well, £20 for week. Where am I looking? £20 for week 3 and £5 for week 2. So £20 for week 3 and £5 for week 2. So now in Holiday we have 320, 40, 55. And like I said, this is going to our mini moon, hopefully. So after the wedding, which we're debating what to do because it's in October. So I sort of want to get away to get somewhere warm. My partner says he wants to stay in the UK. So I'm not, like, I'm wondering if like a bit of a happy medium is doing a bit of a spa break, because I want to do something a bit special, you know, like, or a nice hotel stay away or something. Because yeah, I don't know where to go in October to get nice weather. So yeah, we need to look into that one really. Sorry, I've written these down, but I've written them down in the wrong order, which makes things really, you know, confusing. So birthday this month, so on week 2 is going to get £10. So we are currently working on, we've done my sister, I'm now working on general birthdays and events. So let's get the tracker up. So yeah, my sister was done. I still not decided what I'm going to buy for her though. But now I feel like she deserves the earth. So I feel like whatever I buy her won't be enough. So yeah, any ideas? She is about 30. I'm saying this now and I can't remember. What's the age difference be? She's 30. She must be, oh wait, I'm nearly 32. So she must be about turning 37. Oh my gosh, my sister's turning 37. Anyway, sorry, a bit of a revelation there. Yeah, so £10 going into birthday. And that's going to go into the general birthday and events. So my friend's birthday, my best friend's partner's birthday is in March. So this will go towards that. So we're going out for a meal, so I'll take that out of eating out. But in terms of what we buy him, obviously like a card, and we'll probably get him some beer or something. I say that, he's really into his like fitness at the minute, but he does quite like some like fruity beers. So we'll give that a go. Also, I think it's like some type of Asian beer. So we might just buy him those. You know, 1 or 2 craft ales. debt. Oh, so this is going to be a fun one for this week, because we're not just putting into Tesco, we'll be putting into the other ones as well, because their direct debits come out this week. So Tesco's is the priority for any overpayments. So we've already overpaid last week £30. So let's carry on with doing Tesco. So then week 2 I budgeted 20 and week 3 I budgeted 30, so that's £50 in total. So 20 and 30. So that means in terms of overpayments this month, we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, £80, which is really good. So I'm going to get my blue pen to mark out that it's overpayment. And because I've done it in one, I'm just going to literally cross off one of these 50s, which is good. And then the fun one bit, it's also had its £30 direct debit payment this month. And then Virgin Pink will have had its £70 direct debit payment. And Virgin Blue will have had its £50 direct debit overpayment. Well, it's the minimum payment. It's ever so slightly more than the minimum payment. I've just rounded it up. So, and these are 0% balance transfers. So the minimum payment does, you know, trickle it down. So they are gradually getting paid off, which is really good. So let me put that behind there. That is debt done. Emergency fund I skip until the end of the month. Health is going to get £10, so for 2 weeks, so that'll be £20. So currently in health we have 20, 40, 50, 60, £70. So it's going to get £80, £90. So 2 more of these. How bad is my colouring in, might I add? Let's try and do this one a little bit neater. There we go, £20. I'm going to get this to 200 and then I think then not prioritise it. So this covers things like when we have dentist appointments and when I need to buy glasses inevitably. So I think I'm just going to have it as a £200, you know, pot basically. So it just makes sure it stays at £200 at any given point, which I think would work quite well. And then, yeah, because I pay for dental insurance through my work scheme, but you still have to like pay for the appointment and then you can claim it back. So it's useful just to have the funds there. And then in terms of glasses, I don't really go for really expensive ones, but they still come out as about, I think because I need to have thinning of my lenses because I'm like I'm blind, but I'm not like DVLA blind, but I've got like a really high prescription. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, they need to be thinned. So whatever frame I go for, even if I go for a really cheap one, the lenses just end up being quite a lot. So yeah, I think having £200 saved in there would be great. Odds and evens. So let's get out all the odds and evens categories. So we have holiday, extra over credit card payment, mum and dad, and emergency fund. So I'm going to do this one twice. So we have, oh, I've obviously scuppered something up with 5s here, but anyway. So roll or odd or an even number. So let me roll that. 5, so that's an odd number, and that's going to go into, let me find the dice, 4, which is mum and dad. And then let's roll it again. So 5, which again is an odd number, and that's going to go into 1, which is extra over credit card debt. I imagine I've got a spare 10 somewhere then. We'll see how this pans out. I've obviously made a cock up somewhere. So that's odds and evens done. Then the 10k challenge. Where am I looking? Wedding is going to get week 2. It's going to get 50. No, 80, sorry. And then on a week 3, it was going to get 120. So you know what? Rather than rubbing on the tracker and rubbing it all off again, I'm just going to stuff this 200. So we've got 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, £200. So move that away, get another placeholder out. We're getting there towards the 3 grand save up. Let's put that one in there. And what do we need? Pink. We've got pink out already. So like I say, we are really trying to hammer this as much as possible because we are very conscious of the fact that it's due. I say it's due in October, but really it's going to be before October. So we're going to try and get as much in here as possible. Yeah, there's still quite a lot. Like, luckily, my mum's doing the cake, so she's doing that as a gift, which is good. And she's agreed that she wants to buy my dress and veil and that. So that's a really big expense done. And they are, you know, I'm very lucky in the fact that they've put quite a lot of money towards the venue. There's certain people they wanted to invite and stuff. So, you know, which is completely fine by me. They're like, you know, they're friends, because I know some people can be a bit funny about it, but I was like, these are friends I've known all my life, like they're not strangers to me, so it's fine. But it's just, if we were doing it ourselves, I probably wouldn't have been able to budget for them. So my mum and dad were like, well, here, we'll pay, you know, for them basically. So yeah, so I think it's just my partner's suits we need to get 4, ties, look at flowers, need to sort out what we're doing there. I think I want to go down the dried flower route, and yeah, just other bits really. So and yeah, I just don't really know what else we need. Well, I know I'll need to do printing. So I've got, so my brother's got because he's a graphic designer, he has a supply with a printer. So he can get stuff printed for us reasonably good. So I'm going to do like scratch cards for favours, I think. And then me and my mum are going to make corn dollies for some of the favours as well. And I'm trying to think what else I feel like I've got so much to do, but you know, like buying wise, I'm like, oh, maybe we don't have that much to buy. But oh, hair and makeup, I need to put that in. And yeah, I think we've got photographer, videographer, but we need to save up for them. So that's half the issue as well. Anyway, yeah, a lot of stuff going on. So that is wedding. Christmas. I might have to put less into Christmas next month, looking at my budget. But I'm trying to keep to getting it £1,000 by Christmas. So we have, what were we stuffing for Christmas? It was going to be £20 in week 2 and £20 in week 3. So £20 week 2 and £20 week 3. In fact, I think there is a 40, so I'm going to cross off a bigger number while we're double stuffing. There we go. So in Christmas, which has now got all muddled, we currently have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 130, £140 saved for Christmas, which is really good. Yeah, because I'm conscious, if we're putting all our thoughts into like October, Christmas is literally just around the corner then, so I just want to keep it topped up. I think last year I saved about £750 though, and that seemed to cover us. So I could potentially reduce how much I'm saving for Christmas. But what I do quite like is having enough that I'm not then worrying about it. And then there's almost like a little pot for the beginning of the year. Fab. So the only thing I've cocked up there, and I must have left out when I was stuffing it, was another 5. So I should have, so I'm going to put a 10 back in for the play, because I should have £15 carried over, because I had £5 less in the split spot. And then in odds and evens, I had, only £5 in each of them. So yeah, I'm going to carry these into week 4. She's saying, not knowing where my week 4, oh, here it is. Getting panicked then. And then, yeah, we'll see what we can do with them. Perfect. Well, I hope you have had a lovely week, and I hope you, if you're all on half term, have a lovely half term as well. And enjoy that. what are you guys up to? Are you doing anything? Are you going away? I know a lot of you have kids and stuff, so what's your plan for kids? Like, I find it insane. Like, I try and book off holidays just because my partner's on the holidays as well. So it's the only time we'll get off together, really. But yeah, I just don't know how you guys do it as parents in terms of childcare and everything. So, yeah. Phew. Anyway, yeah, let us know what you've got planned. And do you guys, I think I've seen a few people, they like save up for half term, obviously, because they've got additional activities for the kids. So similar, like, I'd save up for Christmas because I've got additional activities. But yeah, let me know what you do. Anyway, I hope you all have a fabulous week, and yeah, I'll catch up with you soon in the week 4 cash stuffing. See you guys. Bye.